Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to ACS Sneakers. My name is Aidan. On today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Air Jordan 1 in the Dark Mocha colourway. Before we get into that, I just want to say a huge thank you to my returning viewers. Thank you as always for supporting me and this channel. And to any new viewers, welcome to the channel. We do release brand new sneaker content just like this each and every week. So do make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the intro. Now, quickly, just before we do get into the video itself, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. We are finally out of 2020, and as we head into 2021, I have actually set some New Year's resolutions for the channel, and I'm hoping that with your guys' support, we are going to be able to smash these new milestones. So if you guys don't already know, we've just recently hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone, and I've actually set myself a goal of being able to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think with your guys' support, we can definitely do it. I've also set myself a goal of hitting 100,000 views on the channel. We've just hit 40,000, so I definitely feel like over the course of the next 12 months, I'm going to keep bringing you the best content possible. And with your support, once again, I do think it's something we can achieve. And another one that I've set for the channel is I just want to improve the overall quality of the actual setup, you know, get some new lighting and just generally keep improving the whole process as we go through it. So those are just a couple of my New Year's resolutions. Hopefully we can achieve it, and I will hopefully be checking in throughout the year, giving you guys, you know, regular updates. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have set yourself any New Year's resolutions, and hopefully we can all stick to them together. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the shoe. And here we go, guys, the moment I personally been waiting for. Here we have the regular Air Jordan 1 box, and inside we have potentially my favourite release of the entire year. Now, I have already done my top 5 pickups for 2020. Unfortunately, this shoe actually arrived after I did that video. A lot of people did actually tell me I did it a little bit early, but honestly, at that time when I shot that video, I definitely wasn't expecting to get this package. But if we take a quick look at the label, which reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the Sail Black Dark Mocha Black colourway. Now, this is what the label will look like for anybody who's interested. This is in my size, a UK size 9, as this is my personal pair. And now let's go ahead and get into the shoe. And here we go, guys. I finally have the shoe in hand. But before we get into the actual review of the shoe itself, I won this via raffle via Foot Patrol on the 19th of December, and I was completely gassed to get it. I can't believe that I actually managed to win a Foot Patrol raffle at the first time of asking. But after that, because of the issues I had with the tracking information, I had no idea whether this shoe was going to arrive or not. So for like 5 days, I was sat on eggshells, hoping and praying that my shoe didn't go missing. Unfortunately enough for me, like a Christmas miracle, this arrived on Christmas Eve, and I was completely gassed to get it. I can't even lie. So if we just go ahead and jump into the shoe itself, starting out with the toe box, here we have this sail leather toe box, and around the toe we do have this black leather material that also wraps up throughout the eye stays as well. Now, just as far as the actual quality of the leather goes, it's pretty consistent with previous Jordan 1 models. It's very smooth as the overall texture, and I do personally feel like it is going to crease very easily. I personally will be using a Sneak Defender crease defender just to limit any creasing to the toe box. And if you are like me and you don't really like creasing, I would highly recommend that you do so as well. And just continuing further back the shoe, on both the lateral and medial sides, we do have this really nice sail panel. Throughout the panel itself, we do actually have this deep black leather Nike swoosh. And just as far as the actual colour blocking on the actual shoe goes, I personally think it looks absolutely incredible. A lot of people are going to tell you that this is the poor man's Travis Scott. But when you look at the resale price on this shoe, this for me definitely isn't a poor man's anything, and it is a very nice shoe just on its own merit. Just continuing further back the shoe, here we have this really nice deep brown. I'm not sure if it's suede or if it's nubuck, but I definitely am a big fan of how the material does feel. It actually has that two-tone element to it, so if you brush it one way, it looks a certain way, and if you brush it back the other way, it looks slightly different, which I personally am a big fan of. I also really do like how the Wings logo does work with this material. I feel like it just blends together so nice and easy. But what I would say, and what I wanted to kind of convey to you guys, is in my personal humble opinion, this is by no means worth the resale price. I've been tracking what the price of this shoe is, and it's been going for things like $350 to up to £400 and even some more in certain sizes. And honestly, when you actually break down the actual materials on the shoe, The leather's not worth £400, the suede isn't worth £400, and sometimes you just kind of have to talk to yourself literally about the shoe. It's going to age like every other Jordan 1 that you buy, and I just don't think that it's worth it. So if you are really kind of on the fence and you're not quite sure, I personally would recommend not paying it. I can see the price going up even further on this shoe because everybody's wearing it. I'm going to wear my pair, but I definitely want to pay resale for it. The only reason I'm keeping it is because I got it for retail and I love the shoe. But if you love the shoe that much and you feel like it's worth that £400, completely your decision. But I kind of wanted to just be 100% with you guys. It's not worth $350. It's not worth £400.
One eternity later.
And then moving down the shoe itself, here we have this complete sale midsole. And switching to the outsole of the shoe, we have this deep black rubber outsole. And now moving back up the shoe itself, on this particular shoe, I have gone with the sail laces. I think it works incredibly well, and I do think overall, I really am pleased with how the sail laces do look. But just for a comparison, I've actually also used the black laces. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, whether I should go with the black laces or the sail. Personally, I do feel like the sail laces just work a lot better. I think it's a much nicer element to the shoe, and I feel like the black laces, it just doesn't work for me. I have also seen that a few people have actually dyed the sail laces in mocha coffees to try and create that mocha colour again. And the laces itself do actually sit atop this white nylon tongue. In the centre of the tongue, we do have the Nike Air branding. Switching over then to the sock line of the shoe, we do have this slightly different material on the sock liner. I would like to say that it's like a nylon material, but it's different to the usual Jordan 1s, or at least the Jordan 1s that I've had. And just to take a look at the insole of the shoe, we have a complete black insole with the white or sail Nike Air branding. And just to quickly touch on sizing, this for me is best going true to size, as I do feel that that's going to be the best reflection on you. If you've never owned a Jordan 1 model before, I would highly recommend trying out a Jordan 1 mid at your local retailer if it is open in your area. Especially here in the UK, we are using this awful tier system, so certain places are open, certain places are not. If you are in a tier 4 situation like me, unfortunately you're not going to have the opportunity to go and try out a Jordan 1 mid at a retailer. So in that situation, I would highly recommend going true to size. And that just about sums up the overview of the shoe itself. So now let's go ahead and get into my opinions on the shoe. And just to sum up in terms of my overall opinion on the shoe itself, I do give the Air Jordan 1 in the Dark Mocha colourway a monstrous 10 out of 10. This is the one and only shoe that we've reviewed on this channel that's had a 10 out of 10. But the reason it's a 10 out of 10 is, in my opinion, based on the retail price of £140, it's ticked all the boxes for me. And I, for one, am super excited to have this in my collection. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. But I would also say that if you are paying resale for this shoe, then this is a 7 out of 10 at best. If you're paying £350 to £400 for this shoe, the leather and the suede and all the other materials used on this shoe are not befitting of a £400 price point. So depending on what you get the shoe for, in my opinion, determines the value of the shoe itself. So if you get it for retail, you've absolutely won a virtual lottery. You know, you've got a 10 out of 10 shoe for £140. If you wasn't fortunate enough to get this shoe for retail and you are paying resale, then at best, I can only give it a 7 out of 10, and that is just my personal opinion. I'd love to know what yours is as well, so make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell notification, and I hope to see you guys again in the next one.